National attention after outcry from a transgender member of the state legislature.
Debate over the bill was seen nationwide after transgender lawmaker Zoe Zephyr said Republicans would have blood on their hands for passing it. Republicans punished her for her remarks, calling them personally offensive and for her conduct during protests, and banned her from the state house. With the governor's signature on the bill, Montana is now one of at least 15 states with laws banning gender-affirming care, which is care that supports someone's gender identity when it conflicts with their gender at birth. Alex Stone, ABC News.
Authorities near Houston telling residents to stay indoors as they investigate a shooting at a home that left 5 people dead. Police in Cleveland, Texas, searching for a suspect they say was armed with an AR-15 style rifle and is intoxicated. Residents in the Florida panhandle town of Lynn Haven surveying the damage after a tornado tore through town, damaging and destroying homes. Police Chief Rocky Ramey says cleanup will take some time.
There's power lines down everywhere, so we need to keep this area clear until Florida Power and Light and restore our power in the area. So we just ask people to be patient at this time.
No deaths have been reported. A massive fire erupting at an oil reservoir in Russian-annexed Crimea after a suspected Ukrainian drone strike. It comes a day after Russia fired more than 20 cruise missiles and 2 drones at Ukraine, killing at least 23 people, among those 3 children. Efforts to enact tougher abortion laws in Nebraska and South Carolina failing to pass on Friday. In South Carolina, Republican State Senator Penry Gustafson is among those who opposed the plan.
We do not think it would hold up to the South Carolina Supreme Court, so that's why we rejected it.
She says it left no room for empathy, reality, or graciousness. You're listening to ABC News.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-330-1991. That's 1-800-330-1991. Or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-330-1991. SelectQuote. We shop, you save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
A scare at a high school in Knoxville, Tennessee, when a gun that was inside a student's backpack apparently discharged, the bullet grazing a teacher. Officials say West High School was put on lockdown.
The investigation resulted in the detention of a student, the arrest of a student, and the recovery of a firearm.
Chief Jason Perriard with Knox County Schools says the teens facing charges of reckless endangerment, aggravated assault, and possession of a weapon at school. Democrats in Nevada's state legislature are turning their attention toward the state's Republican governor, who will likely decide the fate of a bill that would expand coverage for gender-affirming medical care. Governor Joe Lombardo vowed to push conservative tenets like school choice and tougher criminal penalties, but 5 months into his term, little is known about how he'll respond to several ambitious proposals advancing in the state legislature. He's declined to comment on most bills and has steered a more moderate path than others in his party. A $200,000 bail being set for a Texas man who allegedly shot a fake parking attendant while he was on a date and then returned to dinner. Court records say during the date, the man learned he was scammed out of $40 by the imposter parking attendant. He went outside and shot the scammer, allegedly returning to his dinner and then telling his date, quote, "everything is fine." He's now facing murder charges over the April 11th shooting. This is ABC News.
When they're investigating, we can't stop watching. This month on BritBox, sit back, relax, and enjoy watching the detectives. Discover Britain's most bingeable mysteries, including the brand new season of Grace, the hit series based on the books by best-selling author Peter James. Unwind with the detectives you could watch all night long. Stream them all now exclusively on BritBox. Endlessly intriguing. Start your free trial at BritBox.com.
I'm Mark Remillard, ABC News.
Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford.
This weekend will be split into two parts. Today, it's going to feel fabulous outside with highs climbing into the upper 70s and mid-80s. Then come tomorrow, a round of showers and thunderstorms will roll through. Some of those storms will have the potential of producing some damaging wind speeds, hail, and an isolated tornado. High Sunday afternoon will top in the low to upper 70s. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Right now we have fog moving into the area, so if you're out and about, do drive carefully, okay? Sunday night, light showers under cloudy skies, a low around 57 for Monday. Mostly cloudy with light showers and isolated storms, high near 72. Partly cloudy Monday night. Isolated showers, low 44. Sunshine on Tuesday with a high near 67. And then Wednesday, sunny with the highs in the lower 70s. And right now we have light fog out there, 54 degrees at WCAB. We have these death announcements at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Martha Romaine Flack Lovelace, 93, of Union Mills, passed away Monday at Mission Hospital in Asheville. A native of Rutherford County, retired textile employee and a member of Piney Knob Baptist Church. Celebration of life will be held this morning at 11 o'clock, Piney Knob Baptist Church. Burial will follow in the church cemetery. Memorials may be made to Piney Knob Baptist Church, Rutherford, Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Martha Romaine Flack Lovelace. Elizabeth Lib Ann Sparks Earls, 86, passed away April 21st at Fairhaven, a native of Cliffside. Services will be held 1 o'clock this afternoon at the A.C. McKinney Memorial Chapel at Eggers Funeral Home, Cliffside. Eggers Funeral Home serving the family of Elizabeth Lib Ann Sparks Earls. Judy Martin, 74, passed away April 27th. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced at a later date by McMahon's Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Judy Martin. Corina Trout, 88, of Forest City, passed away Friday at Oak Grove Nursing Center in Rutherford. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Harrelson Funeral Home, serving the family of Corina Trout. Edna Mae Shrewsbury, 64, of Forest City, passed away Friday at Colonial Manor Healthcare in Rutherford. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Harrelson Funeral Home, serving the family of Edna Mae Shrewsbury. Mike passed away Thursday, survived by his wife Melinda Smith Green and sisters. Services will be held 3 o'clock Monday, Walls Baptist Church. Visitation from 1:45 until 2:45 Monday at the church. Memorials may be made in his memory to the charity of the donor's choice. Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home cremation service serving the family of Michael Green. Tracy Alanda James, 54, of Mooresboro, passed away Wednesday at his home. A native of Rutherford County. Services 3 o'clock Monday, Paget and King Chapel. Family will receive friends from 2 to 3 o'clock. At the mortuary, burial will be private for the family. Paget and King Mortuary cremation service, serving the family of Tracy Alanda James. And a completion on an obituary I announced earlier, Judy Radford Martin, 74, of Rutherfordton, passed away Thursday at her home. A native of Rutherford County, family will receive friends from 2 to 3 o'clock Tuesday at Victory Missionary Baptist Church in Ellenboro. Memorial service will be at Victory Missionary Baptist Church, 3 o'clock on Tuesday. McMahon's Funeral Home cremation service serving the family of Judy Radford Martin. Yvonne Gossett Spicer, 83, of Chesney, passed away Wednesday at West Village in Greenville, South Carolina, a native of Cherokee County. Gathering of remembrance will be held 11 o'clock in the morning, Saturday, May the 6th. Paget and King Mortuary. Burial will follow Riverside Baptist Church in Forest City. Paget and King Mortuary crematory service, serving the family of Yvonne Gossett Spicer. Robert Ayers, 80, of Cliffside, passed away at his home Thursday. A native of Harris, attended Chase High School, served 9 years in the Army, retired from Timken in Gaffney. Celebration of life will be held at noon on Saturday, May the 6th, Prospect Baptist Church, Social Hall, Prospect Church Road, Mooresboro. Robert Morgan Funeral cremation service of Boiling Springs, North Carolina, serving the family of Robert Ayers. James Edward Jed Dockett of Lake Lure, 59, passed away March the 1st at his home. Family will receive friends 10 o'clock Saturday, May the 6th, McMahon's Funeral Home, Rutherford. Celebration of life service will be held at McMahon's May the 6th at 11 o'clock, followed by burial, Rutherford Cemetery. Memorials may be made to Pets Are Worth Saving of Rutherford County, Norris Public Library in Rutherford, or the Hickory Nut Gorge Foundation of Lake Lure. McMahon's Funeral Home cremation service serving the family of James Edward Jed Doggett. Gloria Jean Jackson Manuel, 87, of Forest City, passed away April the 25th. Service will be held at Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses, Birch Hutchins Road in Forest City, Saturday, May the 13th at 3 p.m. Crow's Mortuary crematory service serving the family of Gloria Jean Jackson Manuel. Gail Ann Steelman, 85, of Rutherford, passed away April 24th, a resident of Oak Grove Healthcare Center, a native of Baltimore, Maryland. Family-directed memorial service will be held 11 o'clock Saturday, May 27th, at Mount Vernon Clubhouse for Gail Ann Steelman. That's the obituaries we have at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
If you need a legal consultation regarding wills, real estate, closings, Medicaid planning, or just legal representation, contact attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Ken Baldwin at the Arledge Law Firm on East Court Street in Rutherfordton. They offer years of experience and expertise. Arledge Law Firm is your local professional law firm that really cares about their clients, and it shows. Whatever the situation you're facing, call 828-287-3338. Let the professional team go to work for you.
Going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department first of all, and Deputy Butron. How are you, sir?
Doing well, sir. Hope you are.
I am, thank you. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office has responded to 174 calls for service. The jail has processed 10 arrests, and there's currently 171 incarcerated in the county jail. For arrest reports, Jennifer Lee Blanton was served an order for arrest for a failure to appear. Kaylee Elizabeth Sisk was charged with resisting a public officer. Leanne Marie Craig was charged with the order for arrest for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Ariana Cunningham was served with 2 failure to appear on misdemeanor. Jeffrey Lee Martinson was served a warrant for assault and battery, injury to real property, and damage to personal property. Dakota Graham Jenkins was served with a warrant for simple possession of a Schedule I controlled substance. Roger Charles Ledford was served as a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Brandy Weeks was served a criminal summons for communicating threats. And Jeremy Keith Fincannon was served a true bill of indictment. And that's all we've got.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp databank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call 1-800-211-1813. That's 1-800-211-1813. 800-211-1813.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Going to 911 Communications this morning, and Tina, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 390 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 58 for EMS, 174 for the Sheriff's Office, 56 for Forest City, 39 for Rutherfordton, 8 for Lake Lure, and 22 for Spindale. Under fire calls, we had Green Hill respond to a motor vehicle accident, and we had SDO respond to a motor vehicle accident. And that's all we had.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We've all felt left out. And for people who move to this country, that feeling lasts more than a moment. We can change that. Learn how at belongingbeginswithus.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Get the first weather forecast at 6:05 here on 100.9 FM 590 AM WCAB Rutherfordton.
When the doctor told us about my mom's cancer, it made me feel so helpless. Until I called the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and spoke with Grace, who answered all of my questions about the disease, treatment options, and cancer-related expenses. Her support and compassion made us feel whole again. Today, I'm calling Grace to let her know my mom is beating cancer. To learn more, visit lls.org.
Heading to beautiful Ballstick now, DeVern Upton. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing just fine. Kind of foggy out there, but otherwise doing all right.
Yes, it is. Well, over here in Ballstick, we have a temperature of 58 degrees, and like you said, it is very foggy, so be very careful. Fire department had no calls, but there will be some of them at the fire department today doing different things. The Ballstick Lincoln Center here at the railroad tracks in Ballstick will be open from 10 to 1 today. Go out and check it out. And don't forget to stop by Whistle Stop Bakery right across the railroad tracks here on Ballstick Sunshine Highway and get you bakery items for the weekend. And then going up to the drop-in here on Ballstick Sunshine Highway and check their deli and their meat department out for the weekend. And we hope everyone has a wonderful and safe weekend.
Okay, you have a safe weekend, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
At the National Children's Cancer Society, we know that the best treatment in the world doesn't matter if a child can't get there.
The social worker here, she told me about NCCS. I feel like it's amazing that there's organizations out there that are assisting parents like myself with gas reimbursement, funding. It helps out a lot.
To help in our mission or just learn more about the NCCS, visit thenccs.org today.
If you're 19 or older with certain underlying medical conditions such as asthma or diabetes, you can get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can disrupt your life for weeks. If you're 65 or older, it is also recommended you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia, no matter the season. Talk to your doctor about vaccination today and learn more at lung.org/protectyourself. A message from the American Lung Association in collaboration with Pfizer.
We're in the Sunshine Cherry Mountain area right now. Sue Price, how are you, ma'am?
Good morning, Tom. I'm doing good. Hope you are.
I am, thank you.
Well, good. Well, let's see. I don't have anything from the fire department. I have no birthdays on my church calendar, my personal calendar. And I don't believe Fairview has anything. First Bro's got birthdays today for Ted Hunt, Hebra Hunt, Wanda Tony, and Jackson Smith. So I hope they'll all have a good day today. And nothing for tomorrow for either one of my calendars. So not too many celebrating. No, we hope anybody's having a birthday or anniversary. Have a real good day on this special day and enjoy it. In my announcements, the Community Bible Studies is going on up at the Golden Valley Church at 6 p.m. on Tuesday evenings, and they're studying the book of Revelations. Pastor Tom Elkins is leading the study, and everyone's welcome. I think they're having a pretty good crowd. And in my announcements, also today is the fundraiser up at the Golden Valley Community Club. It goes from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And there'll be an outside yard sale. And then the club is having sausage biscuits for breakfast, sausage and liver mash biscuits for breakfast from 8 to 10:30. And then hot dogs and hamburgers for lunch from 11 to 1:30. And that's for donations only. And proceeds will go to the club for that. Fairview Baptist Church is having a singing. That'll be tomorrow night at 6:30. Singer and songwriter Gary Peters and guest guitarist Caleb Hauser and everyone's welcome. And they'll be having refreshments after the singing. So everyone's welcome to that. Looks forward to a good singing up there. And so far, Tom, that's the only announcements I have. It's quiet and calm over here. Looking for a good day and a good weekend, and I hope you'll have one.
Well, same to you, ma'am. Have a safe weekend now.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there.
We've all felt left out. And for people who move to this country, that feeling lasts more than a moment. We can change that. Learn how at belongingbeginswithus.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
AM 590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Going to Union Mills, Brenda Kelly. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing just fine on this Super Saturday morning. I hope you are.
I am kind of. You say it's not foggy up there. We got fog here at the station.
We don't have fog up here, so I don't know what's going on that you got it all down there.
Well, I'll send you a patch.
No, I don't want it. That's okay. You can keep it.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to be generous, you know.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Well, whatever I can do, you know.
I'm sorry I wasn't on the radio yesterday morning, but I didn't have no phone service yesterday morning.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah. So I had my son to call it, and I don't have a cell phone, so I had to wait till he got home from work. I said, well, you call and report the phone out. So he called and reported it out, and he come back in and picked it up, and he said, well, you've got a dial tone. And so it was working by then, and I said, well, I didn't have one earlier.
Oh,
because I checked it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but sometimes things like that happen. You got no control over it.
That's right.
Well, let's see. I've got 52 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries today or tomorrow. I don't have any announcements so far, so it's just short, sweet, and quiet up here. And I guess you better go to Ellenburg and check on Luther Sweet Thing and see if he's got his coffee cup filled and a biscuit in his hand.
Well, regardless of what's going on down there, I know he's got that. That's his go-to before anything is done or taken care of, you know.
There you go. Got to have a cup of coffee and a biscuit.
That's it.
Okay then, Tom. You have a good weekend.
You too, ma'am. Stay safe now. Bye-bye.
Catch you later.
Do you know what a blood or bleeding disorder is? Are you at risk? You can find out by starting a simple conversation to learn more about your family genetic history. Get helpful discussion guides at hemophilia.org. That's hemophilia.org.
Let the WCAB marketing team go to work for your business. It works. Call Tracy or Jim at 287-3356.
Broadcasting the best classic oldies from beautiful downtown Whiteside Road. We are 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Heading down that peaceful little hamlet in the county down in Ellenboro, and sweet thing, Luther Gilligan. How you doing, sir?
Hey, doing great. Just having a good time watching cars go by.
Okay, you got any fog down there?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's pretty foggy here. Got heavy patches. Brenda Kelly didn't have any. Offered to send her some. She didn't want it, so you know.
Well, you can keep it up around duty down here.
Yeah.
It's enough fog. It's enough fog down between my ears.
Yeah. I hear you.
But it's quiet out here this morning. Not a whole lot happening. The fire department only had one call, no medical call. Other than that, they're quiet. Nothing going on with them. Just not a whole lot going on anywhere down here.
Okay.
Like I say, traffic's light. Everybody just laid back enjoying Saturday morning. We went to mow grass right now. We're just waiting. And the only thing going on down here, we're getting ready for the big yard sale next Saturday.
Oh yeah, that is coming up next week, isn't it? Yeah.
That'd be town-wide yard sale. Set up in your yard. If you want to set up in your yard, come on out and set up on Depot Street or somewhere downtown. And if you don't want to come out and sell anything, come out and look around and buy something. See all kinds of people, talk to them, and have a good time. That's else happening down here, Thomas. You have a great day up there. We'll talk to you next time.
All right, sir. We'll do it. Stay safe now.
All right. Take care now.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.